share your screen with your audience. I'm trying to go live here just for fun. Yeah, I guess it's on. So this is my Twin Falls channel, Life in Twin Falls. I'm a real estate agent here in southern Idaho, and I've already done a whole bunch of videos about the pros and cons of living here and local restaurants and things to go do and see and all that kind of stuff. The sentiment that I'm seeing a lot on social media, well, it's kind of coming full circle now. I'm seeing first it was all the sky is falling, we're going to a recession, prices are going to crash and all that. And then the next sentiment was no, it's actually going to stabilize and hold steady, and maybe even go up if rates drop, because as rates drop, more people will come into the market to buy it, and it will raise prices. Now I'm seeing stuff about the softening. It's not a recession anymore. It's a softening. I can tell you, living here and working in real estate here, we're at about an even keel market. If you're thinking about moving here, it's still a really good time to purchase. And I'm not just saying that. I've sold 36 this year. I don't need to sell anymore this year. I'm selling 3 a month just because of attrition and people moving here for work and people, selling and moving into bigger or moving into smaller or whatever. But our market, somebody said, one of the videos said the market is dropping. There's this guy on TikTok's always crying, the sky is falling, and that 50% reductions, whatever. I ran a market analysis using real data, and I think we dropped 0.04% year over year from last year at this time. So we're not losing any value. I would say, gosh, in the past month I've pinned 2. Let's see, one was in Buell, and it's a 3-bed, 1 bath for under $200,000, which also lends itself to all of these younger generations, Gen Z or whatever, that are saying we can never buy a home like the boomers did. We'll never be able to afford it. The market's too crazy. That's because you're looking at data for like the average priced home. Our average priced home here in the Twin Falls area is about $350 to $375. If you're a new worker into the workforce and you're making minimum wage, which is quite high now, I might add, I wouldn't be going for an average home at $375,000. I'd be going for a starter home. This one in Buell, I just sold 3-bed, 1 bath. I think we got it down to $185. So you grab a 185, even if it's an 8% interest, and you wait for the rates to come down and you refinance, you can't tell me you can't afford that. I sold another one just a few months ago in Kimberly for 162, and it was a 2-bed, 1 bath. So the other one that I sold was in Jerome, and it is a 3-bed, 2 bath, and it was around the 350, 340 range, standard typical home for this couple moving up from Utah. But market stable, and people are buying, people are selling. Yes, the rates are up. Anybody that is paying attention or has been around longer than 10 years knows that we've been here. This is actually the average interest rate right now, and has been way worse in the past. So the rhetoric, of course, media in general has always been misleading and meant as a way to manipulate the masses. There's just no 2 ways about it. So if you're looking to move here, give me a call. If I had a guy call today actually, and he said, I want to know, you've got a manufactured home in Buell that's priced at a certain price. It's not my listing, but it's priced at a certain price. And I want to know where you came up with that value. And I said, well, let's run a market analysis. What are we talking about? 3-bed, 2 bath, 1,500 square foot in the town of Buell. I ran the last 6 months data, and we talked about, I agree with him that the price of that thing's a little bit high. And come to find out, he actually already bought one, and he's waiting for it to close. He's an investor. He's going to buy it and fix it, maybe put 20, 30,000 into it and flip it. And he just wanted to, he's buying for 160. He's going to put 20 or 30 in it and probably sell it for 250. And he saw this other one for 350, and he wanted to know if he was missing something, because he would gladly raise his price up to that range. And I said, no, somebody's asking a bit too much for that one. So, if you want to talk about inventory and prices and how things are priced here, and maybe you got a certain budget to work with, and you want to know what you can get, give me a call. Go to my website, ronjones.me. Give me a ring. Happy to chat. I'll send you market analysis in an email. The market here is just fine, just as robust as ever. It's not crazy like it was a couple of years ago, but that's a once in a lifetime thing. I think the little, kind of unknown secret, maybe not so unknown, was that Idaho was so undervalued because there's not many people here and we're kind of out on our own. And I've lived in the Phoenix market and grew up in Oklahoma City. There was just not many people here, and prices were low. And so people found out during the pandemic that you can move here and the cost of living was 20% cheaper than, say, the Phoenix area. And you could buy a house on 3 acres for super cheap. So everybody rushed here during the COVID deal and drove our prices up, but we're still kind of, at an average price, a normal price when you compare us to the rest of the country. And you can still find a lot of homes under $250,000, So I just wanted to do a quick update. I hadn't done a video in a little bit, and I haven't played with this live version. So I thought I'd put something on just to say the market here is just fine. I've done 36 this year in 2023, and it's October. Still got a couple more months to go. Seeing an uptick in new construction. People are looking at, if you're looking at a standard 10 to 20-year-old house, 3 or 4 bedroom or higher, and you're looking in that $350,000 to $450,000 range, it might be better off to build your own. Building right now is about $200 a square foot, depending on your builder. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But I just inquired today. I have an investor in Utah who called and said, I'm going to buy some land up there and build a house. Here's my plans. He texted me his plans. He said, see what your local builders say about it, what the cost is. And I ran it by one that came through the office. He said, $200 a square foot. We can build that. We'll run it through our architect to get actual blueprints made up. And $200 a square foot, we'll get it done about 6 to 8 months out. The crew, I asked him, how many can you do a year? He said about 15 homes a year with his crew. He's currently only building about 5. So there's room, if it makes more sense monetarily, to build your own. We've got half-acre lots selling for 20 to 60,000. We've got city lots selling for 19.9, corner lots. So options are still wide open here. You can come in and buy a good priced home pre-built, or you can do construction. You get manufactured home on some acreage. You can, some people are buying commercial, putting a little residence in the back, running a shop out of the front, a business out of the front, and enjoying, living where they work. Lots of things, lots of entrepreneurship going on here, and still good old Idaho. So if you're interested, give me a shout. We'll talk it out, and have a great day.